We're here to tell the truth.
Another thing the grace of God does is edification. It builds you up. It adds layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of that. You can look at Acts 20 verse 32. You look at 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 4 to 8, and you'll see some things, but it definitely tells you that you will be enriched in Him. In all, you'll be built up. See, the word of His grace, which is able to build you up, able to edify you. The word build up, to edify. Edifice is to build.
Yes.
And give you an inheritance among all those who are sanctified, not justified. Take me, sanctified. Right? You understand these things, the Bible becomes very clear, and confusion goes away. So the true grace of God does this. The true grace of God also empowers you for good works. This is really important. It empowers you for good works. How do I know? Acts 14 verse 26 says they were committed to the grace of God for the work they had now completed. So the grace of God was to help them carry out the work they had to complete.
Yes.
2 Corinthians 9 verse 8 says God is able to lavish all grace on you, that having all contentment in everything always, you may be super abounding in every good work. Grace, abounding in every good work. This is what grace is for. Not for sinning. It's the exact opposite.
Yeah.
The grace of God teaches you not to sin. Okay? 1 Corinthians 15:10, but by the grace of God I am what I am, and His grace to me was not without effect. I worked harder than all of them. We read that before. 2 Corinthians 6:1 says, as God's fellow workers, we urge you not to receive the grace of God in vain. Okay? Hebrews 12 verse 28 to 29 says, therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us have grace by which we may serve God acceptably with reverence and godly fear, for also our God is a consuming fire. Look at what grace does there. It enables us to serve God acceptably. There's acceptable service. Romans 12 had said that. He said, I beseech you, brethren, therefore, that by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, which is your reasonable service.
Yes.
Don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind to prove, to establish what's that good, acceptable, and perfect will of God. So there's a process.
Yes.
It's good. Then, it's really acceptable. You're trying. It's perfect. Oh, this is good. This is a mature version of what we are looking for. Now, he says this grace teaches us to serve God acceptably. And acceptably is with reverence and godly fear. You know, the book of Hebrews 5 says that Jesus, even though he was the Son, he learned obedience through what he suffered.
Yes.
And then he goes on to tell you that he was heard in that he feared. The mindset that people have, he came, he found grace. I have no fears anymore. Lose your fear for man.
Yes.
Lose your fear for tomorrow, what you eat, what you drink, what you wear. And learn the fear of God. The fear of God is clean. The fear of God is true. Jesus had it. I mean, are you saying he had a strained relationship with his father? No, he didn't. But people misunderstand it and they therefore are not able to practice. So these are some of the things that the grace of God does. This is what it's meant to do. When it appears to you, the grace of God appeared to all men. When Jesus, who embodied grace, he came to declare grace and peace. The challenge, I don't know if it was one of your questions, but there's more than the grace. He didn't just come to bring favor. He came to also declare the day of vengeance of our God. And those who don't have any clue of that completely miss it. But you didn't ask the question, so I won't answer.
If you would like him to answer it, maybe in the next video, you can ask in the comment section.
We're here